Well, I see some over here. Got some.
They'll keep growing, but it was the first year that was so prolific. It was amazing.
Why do you think that is?
Because of the compost that I grew.
Yeah. Are there any plants or vegetables that grow especially well in LA at a very rapid rate?
That's what I'm
with
specializing in, because not everything grows everywhere, and some things don't grow at all. And it's actually too cold to grow tomatoes here, I've found.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tomatoes like 90-degree weather, and it didn't get warmed up in 2011 until October, yeah.
So what would you say are like the vegetables that just grow like gangbusters, they're out of control, and you know, like you said something about the raspberry.
Green leaves like your lettuce and kale. I grow a lot of cucumbers.
Okay.
I have really good luck with cucumbers.
All right. All right, it's good stuff.
Yeah, as you garden, you find out what your soil is good for and what your soil is not good for.
Right, that's the magical question, right? What the soil is good for and what it's not.
So that's the temple compost pile right there.
And it only took you like a month to fill it, or 2 months?
No, it took me 12 days to fill it.
12 days.
And it cooked for a month. And then I closed it, and it was ready then. It was never turned. The only turning I do is when I put it in the cement mixer.
And how many times did you have to put that in, or how long did you just take it piece by piece and put it in, and then it was ready to use?
That's why you came out here.
All right.
You're gonna see it in action.
All right.
Right there.
So these buckets are that.
These buckets are for this bed right here.
Okay.
It's so lined up, I was just amazed when I saw the whole thing yesterday.
All right.
And these grapes, third-year grapes, I get some grapes off of it this year. Red grapes, green grapes, red grapes, green grapes. And we ought to get something.
Oscar, here's a question for you. Do grapes have seeds in them?
Yes.
Then how come the ones at Trader Joe's don't have seeds in them?
Because they're not organic.
Thank you. Hybrids.
They can be organic.
Oh yeah? Don't have seeds.
These can be organic and normal grapes, and some of them are going to freak out and not have any seeds in them.
Really?
And you can take that and reproduce it, and it'll be organic and not hybrid.
I always thought, like, how is that a successful specimen, vegetable specimen that doesn't have any seeds? What's the point of the... How does it procreate?
No, it's not sustainable.
No.
But it happens in nature. What I'm saying is, this grape thing, I'm pretty sure, this is how they do watermelons.
Okay.
You can have 10 acres of watermelons, and one of those plants is not going to have any seeds in it. And you take that one plant and you keep it growing. And all the watermelons that come out of that one watermelon, seedless watermelon, will still be seedless. You don't need seeds.
Well, that's good to know.
You see, here's a good example. These grapes didn't come from the seed grapes. What this grapevine did was it grew over here and it touched the ground, and roots grew, and it started another grapevine.
Huh.
There weren't any seeds involved. If this had been a freak grape, seedless grape, then this would be a seedless grapevine too.
Wow.
This is the soaker hoses. Around the trees it had drip irrigation, and which is slower. These are the soaker hoses that I use for the vegetable gardens and the grapevines, and they give more water. They're more fragile. You have to be very gentle with these because they can just crack and break. They don't seem to last as long as a drip irrigation, but they sure are fast and easy, because once I put the compost down and once I put the mulch on top of the compost, I can just put this on top of both of those and it's ready to go. And what's on line for these beds, after we get them composted, after we get them mulched, I'm going to get crimson clover. Clover is green, and those have little red flowers on them in this bed right here. And the crimson clover will fix nitrogen to the ground for the grapes to feed the grapes. That's about the only thing besides the compost that the grapes will ever need. So this would be a real easy grapevine to maintain with a cover crop of crimson clover.
That's good to know. And this wires, this string here.
So I can have a straight line.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm making a bed right now.
Okay, good.
There was a bed and I'm making a new bed.
I thought it was like, don't step in here past this line. You don't want to compact the soil, reduce its aeration.
So, let's see. One of the things that you see all those trash cans over there?
Yeah, that's quite a collection you have.
Those are so nice. And the way I use these buckets,
So
I don't know how you could have a garden without large piles of trash cans and buckets.
well, that's what I sense too. That the cheapest container that you could get are these trash cans.
Yeah, and they got wheels on
and they got wheels on them.
And
Good.
so what I do is I fill them whenever I have a bountiful of something.
Uh-huh.
I fill my trash cans up. It holds them until I need that one thing.
Yeah.
And then I empty the trash can.
All right, that's good to know.
It's so easy.
Good. Good. Good stuff. Trash can.
So another one I point out is these wood chips that you see here.
Mm-hmm.
This backyard looks just like that backyard when you started.
Oh, it's pretty dead back there.
Yeah.
Except for that orange tree, but everything else is desolate.
So what we did, you clear the ground where there's nothing left but the dirt. You get all the grass and the weeds out.
Okay.
Then you put a layer of cardboard on top of that. And on top of the cardboard, you put 3 or 4 inches of these wood chips.
Huh.
The wood chips are free. They delivered, you know the large trucks when they when they prune trees, they have shredders blow the wood chips into large trucks.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2.5 loads of those large trucks dumped in the driveway here.
Okay.
And I had a team of 4 guys with wheelbarrows. And they
That's
just
awesome.
continually brought the wood chips in. I said, put this load here, and put this load here, and put this load here.
Now, if you have like weather, storm, or a lot of wind rolling through, it's not going to pull up the wood chips and blow them everywhere. Are they pretty solid?
They're rock solid.
Good. Good to know.
The fire department will tell you that they're a good fire block.
Really?
You may think, oh, they're a fire
They're wood,
hazard.
right?
No, they're a fire block.
Good to know.
It is a good.
Because I can envision a property that's like that, except it has like lots of grasses on it, but it's just like one kind of grass. It's like basically a matchbox, completely dry. The trees have no leaves on them except for just kind of like they're living, but they're barely hanging on. And to kind of outfit and restore the land, this wood chip strategy might be a good idea.
Yeah, when you put it down, and if you notice, if you look closely,
wow,
all this is just living. This stuff's alive, man.
Look at all the worms, Oscar.
There's just so many. See, there's an earthworm right there. We didn't look for anything. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Wow, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Roly-poly.
Now, is that the original soil? And the wood chips seem to capture the moisture and keep it into the soil, so the soil kind of enriches itself?
Yeah, when you put the cardboard down,
the
earthworms, you put the cardboard down, the wood chips on top of the cardboard, then you wet it. Everything gets soaked. The earthworms just come out of nowhere and they eat up the cardboard. And then they eat up all the cardboard, and so they're prolific all through the ground.
So